This video will cover how to manage quotes and how to use the response templates to send out a quote. Notice how I have two quotes sitting in the Manage Quotes tab that are green in color. This means that the quotes have not been sent out. I'll click on the action hyperlink and select the option of Open Quote Request. Next, I'll look over the summary information, then I'll add the pricing to the quote. Once I've done all this, we'll need to save our changes by clicking the Save Quote Request button or the Save Quote button at the top. Let's quickly go over all the options on this page. The quote number is the reservation number, and you can search for these numbers in the global search at the top of your screen. The Edit Quote button will allow you to make changes to the quote using our long reservation form. The Log Response button allows you to save a response you might have gotten from the client over the phone or through email. The Email Quote button takes you to the page that will allow you to select the quote template and send it out to the client. The Convert button is used to convert the quote into a live reservation or an unfinalized reservation. Keep in mind though, once you convert a quote, you cannot put it back. Leave Without Saving allows you to exit the quote without saving any changes that you might have made. The Delete button will delete the quote out of your system, so only use this if you are certain about no longer needing the quote. The Promo Code option will allow you to apply a promo code that you have saved in your system if needed. You might have noticed the number 1 above the rate table section. This means that there could be a rate match to this quote that I could apply. If this was an hourly trip, I could easily apply my hourly rate by clicking the hourly button and selecting the stored rate that is for this vehicle. Now that our quote is ready to be emailed out, we will go to the Email Quote option, select our response template, and then hit the Load button. This will load our response template below so that we can make changes to it if needed before we send it out to the client. Once the response is sent, the information will be logged here in its entirety. This window can be very useful when managing responses, as you will be able to retain any changes that have been made to the quote, as well as all communications out to the potential client over time. The last thing I'd like to show you is where you could see the quote log on the reservation that has been converted to a live trip. Here is the reservation that was quoted. I'll click the More button and I'll go to the quote log.